So first we will see graph of sine and sine inverse. We know for the sine function, sine 0 is 0. Okay, suppose this is 1 and this is minus 1. Sine pi by 2 is 1. Then at pi again it will attain 0 value, and 3 pi by 2 minus 1. Then 2 pi again it will be 0. Similarly here also, if we extend this minus pi by 2, then minus pi, so it will go like this. Okay, now it is a function, sine is a function. Okay, because for each value here we will get one unique value in codomain. Okay, we can see that. And one horizontal test is there. Horizontal line test means what? Suppose if you draw a horizontal line here, so you can clearly see that these many points, suppose this is x1, any point on x-axis, this is x2. So for x1 you have same image, suppose y in codomain, and for x2 you have y, means x1 is related to y, x1, x2 both related to y. So this is function, no problem, because uh, for every image, for every element in domain, we have one unique image in codomain. For x1, y is unique, for x2, y is unique. x1 is related to y1 and y2. This won't work. This will not be a function. Okay, but if you see, this is the horizontal line test. Okay, now if for the same domain and range, we will find inverse. What will happen? Y is related to x1 and y related to x2 we will get, isn't it? This will become the codomain, domain, and these two elements will become elements of the codomain. That means this type we will get here. Y is related to x1, y is related to x2. So this x2, this should not happen. Okay? So that means we cannot take whole domain and codomain. If we want to find sine inverse, we should restrict then. How will we restrict? See, suppose this area, if we consider this much area, okay, this much area if we consider, so here for each element in domain there will be unique element in codomain. Okay, we can do horizontal test here. I will draw it separately. This is minus pi by 2, 0, pi by 2, 1 and minus 1. So it is like this. Okay. So we restricted the domain here. Range is same. This is for sine x. Okay. Domain is now minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 to minus 1 to 1. Okay. Now we can interchange domain and codomain to get sine inverse x. So minus 1 to 1 and minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Because now in this graph, if you do horizontal line test, anywhere if you draw a line, that will cut at exactly 1 point. Okay, that means 1 correspondence we can see here, on to correspondence we can see here. That's why inverse exists for this domain. Now we will see the graph of cos and cos inverse. So we know cos 0 is 1. So if this is 1 and this one is minus 1, cos 0 is 1, pi by 2 will be 0. Then pi again minus 1, 3 pi by 2 0. Similarly here also minus pi by 2 minus pi minus 3 pi by 2. So 0 minus 1 0. So if we do horizontal test to find the injective function is injective or not. So anywhere on the curve we can draw horizontal line, that is called horizontal test of finding injectiveness. So if this point is related with this one, suppose x1, x2, x3 and x4, all these points are from domain. Okay, so x1, x2, x3, x4 are domain, and if you see all are related with one common point of codomain or range, which is y. So that is okay for cos x. Cos x is a function, no doubt. This also can happen. But if we have to find cos inverse, that means if we interchange the domain and codomain, that time it will become y related to x1, x2, x3, x4. Okay, which is not possible, because to be a function, element from domain should have unique image in B, but these are not unique, you know. So what we can do, we can restrict the domain of the cos graph. We'll consider this much part only. Okay, that is 0 to pi. So if I draw separately this graph, it will be like this is 0, 1 minus 1 suppose. So this is the graph of cos x, but with the restricted domain. So before we had cos x graph r2 minus 1 to 1. This was the domain and range of this particular graph. Now we restricted. So for restricted, domain is 0 to pi and range is same, minus 1 to 1. Okay. Now we can interchange the domain and codomain to find the domain and range of inverse trigonometry, minus 1 to 1 to 0 to pi. Why it is so? Because here also if you do the horizontal test anywhere, it gives the exactly one image for every element in codomain. Okay, anywhere we can do and find. So for this x, this y1 is there, for this x2, y2 is there. So after restricting the domain, we can interchange to find the domain and range of cos inverse. Similarly, we can find for another trigonometric ratios. Suppose for tan and tan inverse. We know tan is sine by cos. So at all odd multiples of pi by 2, this tan will be undefined because cos will become 0. So 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi, and minus pi by 2, minus pi, minus 3 pi by 2, minus 2 pi. So at pi by 2, it becomes 0. 3 pi by 2 also it becomes 0. Okay, now at 0 it is 0 because sine 0 is 0, cos 0 is 1. So 0 by 1 means 0. But at minus pi by 2 it will be undefined. Here also at pi by 2 it will be undefined. Like this graph of tan will come. Okay, if we do horizontal test again, we will find that for, see, we considered only this much part from our domain, that's why we are getting 3 or 4 points. But if we see, we will get many such points, x1, x2, x3, x4, which are related to, this is y-axis, one single point of codomain, isn't it? x1, x2, x3, all are related to y. So to find tan inverse, we will interchange the domain and codomain, then it will become like this, that y is related to x1, x2, x3. That is not possible because it will be not a function then. That means we have to restrict domain of the tan inverse. So we will restrict here, this much part only we will consider. Okay, so if I draw this one separately, it will be like this. And at pi by 2 and minus pi by 2, it is undefined. So tan, domain and range of tan was from R minus all those points we were excluding, that is odd multiple of pi by 2, at which tan was becoming 0, to whole domain, codomain is R. Okay, that was the domain and range for this graph, but now we restricted this. So when we restricted, we are considering only this much part from minus pi by 2 pi by 2. Okay, and that also open interval, because here also we excluded odd multiples of pi by 2, and here also we are excluding pi by 2 and minus pi by 2 and R. Okay, after restricting we can find domain and range of inverse tan. We need to just interchange the domain and codomain of tan. So this is domain and range of tan inverse. Okay, similarly we can find for cot and cot inverse. So we know cot is cos by sine. So for every integral multiple of pi, that will be undefined, because sine pi is 0, sine 2 pi is 0. So at pi it will be undefined. Minus pi by 2, minus pi, minus 3 pi by 2, minus 2 pi. And at 0, also it will be undefined. At pi by 2, it will be 0, because cos pi by 2 by sine pi by 2, if we keep 0 by 1 means 0. So at pi by 2, it is 0, and at 0 it is undefined, at pi it is undefined. So like this, each curve will come for cot. And similarly, if we do the horizontal test again, we will be getting many such points which are related to one single y. Okay, that means for finding inverse, interchanging of domain and codomain is not possible until and unless we restrict it. So we will restrict from this area, okay, 0 to pi. So for cot x, range was, domain and range was R minus those points at which denominator becomes 0, that is n pi, to whole R. Okay, but we restricted the domain now. We restricted from 0 to pi, open interval, because this at 0 it is undefined, at pi it is undefined, so those points we have to exclude. So now this has become function, so that we can change domain and range to find the domain and range of cot inverse. So R to 0 to pi. This is domain and range of cot inverse. Similarly, we can find for cosec and secant function. Now cosec we know is 1 by sine. So for all integral multiple of n pi, it becomes 0. So suppose this is 0, this is minus 1, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, minus pi by 2, minus pi, minus 3 pi by 2. So for all integral pi, it becomes undefined. Okay. Now for sine pi by 2, it will be 1. 1 by 1 will be 1. Sine pi by 2, it is 1. For 0, it is undefined. For pi, it is undefined. Like this, for 3 pi by 2, it will be minus 1. And for minus pi by 2 also, it will be minus 1. So like this, cosec graph will come. And again, if you take horizontal test, suppose this way. So for x1, x2 value, x3 value, x4 value, we have one single y. x1, x2, x3, x4 all are related to y. So to find cosec inverse, if we interchange, we will get like this, which is not possible. Okay, that means we should restrict domain of the cosec. After restricting, we can interchange. So to restrict this much part only, we need to consider. Okay, so for cosec, for this graph, before restricting, what was the domain and range? R minus n pi to R minus minus 1 to 1, because this area we were not getting, this band, isn't it? So this band we were not getting. You can see this particular green highlighted area, our cosec curve is not there. Okay, so that's why range is R minus minus 1 comma 1. Okay, now we will restrict it. So after restricting, only yellow highlighted area we are considering, means minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. In that, we should exclude we should exclude that point at which it is 0. It is undefined, so that is 0 point. Now we can interchange. So cosec inverse will be, domain and range of cosec inverse will be R minus minus 1 to 1, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, minus 0. Similarly, we can find for second function, sec and sec inverse. So we know sec x is 1 by cos x. So for all odd multiples of pi by 2, this function will become undefined. So plus 1, 0, minus 1, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, minus pi by 2, minus pi, minus 3 pi by 2. So at this all point, integral or mod multiple of pi by 2, it will become undefined. So our function will be like this. sorry, our graph will be like this. At 0 it will be 1 because 1 by cos 0 is 1 by 1, that is 1. So at 0 it is 1, but at pi by 2 minus pi by 2 undefined. Similarly at pi it will be minus 1 and then undefined. Here also at it will be minus 1 undefined. So this is the graph of sec. Okay, and if we consider the horizontal line test, again we will be getting many points which are related with 1 y here. If we extend here, this is y, many point x1, x2, x3, x4 related to y. So if we interchange, that will be not a function. So we should restrict it. Okay. So domain and range of this graph is r minus those points at which we are getting undefined number to r minus minus 1 to 1. Here also this particular band is not coming. Okay, so that's why range is r minus minus 1 to 1. And now we should consider only this part for restriction. So that is the restricted domain, and which is 0 to pi, excluding that point at which it is 0, it is undefined, cos is 0, sec is undefined, which is pi by 2 to same range. And now we can interchange to find domain and range of sec inverse. So r minus minus 1 to 1, 0 to pi minus pi by 2. So like this we have to restrict the domain, because otherwise it won't be a function. Directly if we interchange the domain and codomain of the trigonometric functions, we will not get a function. This way you can remember. For sine inverse and cos inverse, you can see domain is same. Cosec and sec domain is same. Tan and cot domain is same. Okay. For sine inverse and tan inverse, it is same. The difference is open and close interval. Cos inverse and cot inverse also open interval difference. Cosec is exactly same, but you have to exclude 0. Sec inverse is same as cos. You have to exclude pi by 2. Like this, you can remember domain and range of inverse trigonometry and why there is a need of restriction. I hope you all understood this.